We hear a good deal these days about the high cost of medical malpractice insurance. The doctors say it helps drive up the cost of medical care. The lawyers say it's a necessary rein on careless procedure. Well, in San Francisco, a teenager has won what is probably history's largest single-payment malpractice award. Harold Dow reports.
Medical witnesses testified during the trial that Laurie, now 18 years old, became paralyzed when she was somehow given a double dose of radiation. It destroyed the spinal cord halfway down her neck and left her almost totally paralyzed. The jury verdict was unanimous. After the 9-week trial, an award of $7.6 million, the amount Laurie's attorney sought.
The testimony in trial was that for the next 50 to 60 years, just to take care of her in a reasonably adequate way for her doctors, for her attendants, and for all the other medical needs she will have, it will cost more than $4.5 million just for that.
This amount of money can never even be spent in this young girl's lifetime and could amount to as much as $50 million by the time she expires. So I think it's a terribly excessive award.
The cancer was cured, but Laurie underwent 10 operations at Mount Zion after her radiation treatment. Even with that, she has only the slight use of one hand and will spend the rest of her life in a wheelchair. She has graduated from high school, where she was an A student, and hopes to go on to college. Harold Dow, CBS News, San Francisco.
By the way, it's estimated that around the turn of the century, Americans spent less than 3% of the gross national product on health care. Right now, we spend 8.8% of the GNP on those expenses, some $182.5 billion a year. And a government finance study today estimated that by the year 2000, we'll be spending almost 12% of the GNP on health care, about $1 trillion a year. Even taking inflation into account, the study says society will be paying about twice as much on its health needs